Welcome in, everybody, for another episode of Normal Guy Fitness. I'm your host, Tentacle Tech. Today, work absolutely kicks my butt. My brain is absolutely fried. I was having a conversation with a colleague, a friend, a scholar, a friend of mine, about Normal Guy Fitness yesterday. And we were talking about shorter videos, because the hour-long videos or whatever just don't work for the ADHD crowd, you know. And so today I want to try out doing, and this should probably not be a stream. It should probably be a pre-recorded video. It would probably make more sense. But today I wanted to try out just a quick 10-minute yoga routine, and I figured we could just do the one that we do after our workout each day, and it's a little break for me, and we'll see how it goes. I should probably test it with a pre-recorded one too, but yeah. So I wanted to test that out. I think that's all the housekeeping I have. So let's get started. I think. So to start out, makes sense for a shorter video. This will be great though. Okay, good, Rosie. I'm glad that you're excited about it. You're always excited, Rosie. You're like my number one cheerleader. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, good. Okay. So now, so we're gonna start out just some. You know what? Let's sit down. Let's sit down, cross-legged on our mat for a second. Okay. Make sure that your knees, if they're coming up off the floor, set something below your butt to help lower your knees down, and feel that natural little arch in your spine as you sit up straight in your lower back, and just breathe deeply for a second. Feel that rising and falling motion. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just give yourself a second of pause. I'm totally not projecting. Totally not giving myself a second of pause. Alright, and then come up to stand and bring your right leg up, grabbing onto your right foot. Press it against your butt. For us to start my timer. There we go. Press it against your butt. Squeeze your butt. Keep your knees in line. Breathe deeply here. That candle smells so good. It's amazing. I notice that when I stop and I breathe, I start to smell it more. You know, it's really amazing how awareness is so. All right, let that go. Switch your legs. Awareness is so visceral. You can tell that you're unaware in certain ways by little things like that. Like when you stop and you just breathe and stop focusing on everything going on, you start to notice little details like the smell of the candle. It also may be getting stronger because it's been burning longer, but it's fine. Alright, let that leg go. Bring your arms up, hinge forward, all the way down if you can. If not, bring your hands to your knees or your shins. If you can, bring your hands to your ankles. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, straighten your back. And start to bring your head in between your legs. Alright, come on up. Come to the back of your mat. Then bring your right leg forward into a deep lunge. Thighs relatively parallel with the floor. Back leg is straight and strong. Hands down by your sides. Try to keep your front knee over your front ankle. Feel your connection with the earth. I've said before, sometimes it helps me to lift my toes up and then let them drop back down onto the floor. Bring your back knee down onto the floor. Point your back foot toes. Bring your your hands onto your front knee. Breathe deeply here. Lift that back leg up. Grab a hold of it with that same side hand. Make sure that your hip points are facing forward. Working on tough schoolwork, or you've been working hard at your job all day, just let your breathing soothe your mind. Let that back leg go. Straighten your front leg, coming up onto that front heel. Raise your arms up. Hinge forward. All the way, keeping your back straight, hinging from your hips. Bring your hands down to the floor. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, straighten your back. Start to bring your forehead down to your shin. Let that go. Come all the way up to stand. Big deep breath. Bring your left leg forward into a deep lunge. Hands down by your sides. Ooh, lost my balance. Let that back knee down. Point your back foot toes. Bring your hands onto that front knee. Keep that front knee over that front ankle. Just try to be aware of all the sounds around you. Hearing every sound, smelling every smell, feeling every feel. Lift that back foot up, grab onto it with that same side hand. Keep your hip points facing forward, keep your front knee over your front ankle. Feel the stretch here. Let that back leg go. Straighten your front leg. Bring your arms up. Hinge forward. All the way. Hands come down to the floor. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, straighten your back. start to bring your forehead down to your shin. Alright. Let that go. Come on to all fours now. Bring your right knee in between your hands. Point your back foot toes. Keep your front foot flexed. Come down onto your elbows. And then, when you're ready, stretch your arms out, coming down onto your forehead. Come up, take all the time you need. Bring your right leg back, left leg forward, left knee forward in between your hands. Hug your back leg in toward the middle of your body. Point your back foot toes. Keep your front foot flexed as you come down onto your elbows. And then when you're ready, come down onto your forehead. Slowly come up. Take your time. Come into a cross-legged seat. Stretch your right leg out to the side. Arms up. Hinge forward. Hands around that outstretched foot. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, straighten your back. And start to bring your forehead down to your shin. Let that go. Switch your legs. Your right leg comes in, left leg goes out. Arms up, hinge forward. Grab onto that outstretched foot. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, straighten your back. Start to bring your forehead down to your shin. I love that feeling when you straighten your back in this pose and you feel the stretch, you feel it like string along the back of your leg. I don't know how to express it exactly. You feel it like pulse through the back of your leg. It's really a cool feeling. Seeing how your back and leg connect. Oh, it's really rad. I'm nerding. Okay, all right. Let that go. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab onto either your toes or your ankles, whichever feels better for you. Breathe deeply as you slowly bring your knees down toward the earth. A little bit more with each breath. Even if it's only a centimeter, or a millimeter, or a centimeter. I don't know what the smallest unit of measurement is. Somebody, Alexa, what is the smallest unit of measurement?
The smallest unit of measurement is called the plane length. It is 1.6 times 10 to the power of minus 35 meters across.
Well, there you go.
Equivalent of around a millionth of a billionth of a centimeter across.
A plate length. Many billions of centimeters across. Something like that. Okay, let that go. Come down onto your stomach. Bring your hands next to your chest and slowly float up into your cobra pose. Arms straight, back fully arched, head tilted back, breathing deeply. Legs and feet rooted against the floor. Onto all fours. Bring your spread your knees apart. Bring your big toes to touch, and then sit your butt back onto your heels, coming down into child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat. Slowly come up. Take all the time you need. No rush. Because we're all done. That's it. That's our little 10-minute yoga routine. I think it was more like 15 minutes or something. But it was something close to that. So I'll just name it 20-minute yoga or something. All right. Well, enjoy a glass of chalky milk. That was quick, but it was great. I know, right? I know. Yeah, it doesn't quite make sense. Doesn't quite make as much sense for a stream, right? Like it would make much more sense for just a nice short little video. But that's what it'll be. That's what it'll be now. Real quick, this broadcast would not be possible without the help of our patrons. Thank you to our Kraken tier, PW Self, Jimmy B 1100, Deadman 1362, our Octo tier, thank you Juggy, our Cuddlefish tier, thank you Kitty Cat Cosplay, Shiso Sandy, Chris Fortuna, Elfine, Baby Blueser, Saber, Capum, Hakoko Maker, and Cuddlefish Mermaid, and finally, our Tentacle tier, Charmander, Vinyl, Eyes of Ashes, Kirby Ninja, and AMC. Thank you, and if you'd like to become a patron, it only is $1 a month to start, and that's great and cheap and lovely. So do it. And I think that's it. Enjoy the chocolate milk. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, all the things that YouTubers say. Thanks, everybody. Good night. Bye.